and welcome. You're watching Budget of Hope, an initiative by ICICIdirect.com. I have with me a very special guest, Mr. Manish Gangwal, Chief Financial Officer, Gulf Oil Lubricants, India. Welcome, Mr. Gangwal.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the economic recovery. Yesterday, there was an economic survey that was tabled, which talked about a V-shaped recovery. Economic normalization is that what we are seeing now. You being from the corporate world, so how is your business doing? Are you seeing a good revival from the because of this from the crisis that we had?
Yeah, thanks a lot. So you are right. As a corporate in our sector, especially, we are also seeing a good comeback. Especially if we refer to April to June quarter, which was a very, very subdued quarter because of lockdowns. From the lows of April to June, we saw a good uptick, and definitely the month of September, October, it was a quite good bounce back, I would say. But as we speak, in the month of December, again there was some bit of a slowdown, or in terms of overall economic pickup activities. So it's a mixed bag, I would say. Still there is a lot of catch up to be done. If as an economy, I would say, if we can post a positive growth in the December quarter, which the data is yet to come out, that would be a good reassuring thing. But there is a lot of ground to still travel, I would say, before we can think of anything like pre-COVID for the economy as a whole. From our lubricant sector perspective, yes, there is a good demand pickup, and there is a lot of pent-up demand, I would say. So from our sector perspective, we are quite, I would say, okay and back to pre-COVID levels. But overall, as an economy, I see still a lot of pains in various sectors.
You said you are comfortable and you are back to pre-COVID levels. But to see the growth, so how many years that you think would take for the business to be back, with seeing a good growth figures?
So we had posted, in fact, 7% growth in September quarter results, which were already announced in November. So on YOY basis. So obviously we have come back to pre-COVID with a growth trajectory. And of course, the current quarter, the numbers are not yet out, so I cannot speak. But overall, the things are on right direction as far as our sector is concerned. And when our sector, which is a lubricant, it's a reflection of partially the economy also, because if the automobile moves, the vehicle movement is there, commercial vehicles are moving, that means there is a pickup in the overall economic activity in terms of industrial sector also. But I would say still the sectors like infrastructure, etc., where we have large supplies, that is still, have to come back to pre-COVID levels. It's not yet there.
What is your expectation from the budget this time? Any specific sector, any specific thing that you really need from the budget this time?
See, everyone is looking for this budget because this is a once in a century type of a budget, which people are having come out partially of the pandemic and with so much of strain on the economy across still. And if India has to achieve this double-digit GDP growth in the fiscal year FY22, there is a lot more which needs to be done, both at the government level and at the private sector level as well. Because all the sectors, unless everybody kicks in their best, this double-digit growth will be difficult. So I think this budget, while government has the dual challenge, I would say, of maintaining the fiscal discipline to some extent and still pumping the economy, it's a dual challenge. But we are quite hopeful, and I would say that infrastructure, for example, as I mentioned, there is still a lot of pain. There has to be a front loading of investment in infrastructure, because that is a trigger point which can kickstart the overall economy in terms of various steel, cement demand. Real estate, for example, is another sector. So there are automobiles are still struggling, I would say, from the high points which they have seen in 2017-18. So there is across the sector a lot of expectation, and I just hope that government does a lot of front loading of investment to kickstart this economy back, and we achieve the double-digit GDP growth in the next year.
If we talk about the public investment front loading, you said, but why is that private sector is not investing? I mean, what is stopping them from doing so? I mean, you have corporate rate tax cut, then you had an interest rate at rock bottom levels. But why is that private investment is not picking up?
You see, there are, I think, two things. One is that globally still there is a lot of pain. While India is seeing a very good recovery, globally with the kind of struggle which is happening in Europe and US in terms of pandemic, still with second and third wave, the sign of economic revival in a globally is still maybe 1-2 years down the line, it's away. So that is something which is also keeping people in the private sector slightly cautious. But I am sure also if there is a consistency in the taxation regime, for example, both direct, indirect taxes, then the confidence level of investors, of the industries, private sector also goes up, because you need to have consistent policies in terms of taxation, in terms of, and typically, when the government, the private sector sees that there is an investment from government, they will also, I'm sure, will push for more investments. Everybody is ready to do that. It's only that they are waiting for a right opportune moment, and this budget can be one of those moments, I would say, where they can see hope and then they can start, investing.
Yeah, we will look forward to, and we all hope that this budget brings up good news for every sector. So, your opinion on the initiative taken up by ICICI Direct, the Budget of Hope?
I would say there cannot be a better moment to start this kind of initiative than now, because the entire world is looking for some sort of hope wherever it comes from, and this budget particularly is a big hope for India as a whole, every citizen, every industry. So I think the initiative of ICICI Direct, this budget of hope, is a fantastic and right timed, I would say, well timed. And I wish you all the luck for this success.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Gangwal, for being with us. It was really nice and pleasure talking to you.